Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Man United Talks Manchester United versus Arsenal preview. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are here to talk about what is probably the last or the second last of the biggest games of the season. We got Arsenal, and then we got the FA Cup final versus Chelsea, and this is going to be a good game. I hope it's going to be a big game on Sunday. I believe it's the late game. It could be the early game. I'm not sure at the moment. But as you can see, we're teams that are both in good form. And our top scorer is absolutely smashing it in comparison to their top scorer. And let me just mention also that Alexis Sanchez is still Arsenal's third top scorer. And he has been going for 4 months. And I believe second is Aaron Ramsey. So that just shows where Arsenal is right now. And I don't want to, bring the mood down, but it's a good thing that no one has died. Aaron Ramsey has scored 7 goals this season, and it's not coincided with people's deaths, but we have lost people, but it's not coincided, which hopefully the curse is broken. Anyway, although our forms are similar and great, with us both winning 4 of the last 5. Arsenal still sitting 6th, and it's just might not be in Europe for them next season. I mean, Chelsea aren't far off of them. Chelsea have been hopeless the last few weeks, but hey, we're in second, so I'm happy. All right. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Yes, but with Arsenal's most recent result being 1-1 to Atletico and Aubameyang not being eligible to play in the Europa League, things are in good stead. Not necessarily when I think about it, actually, because that just gives Aubameyang more rest time, and he'll be fresh to play against us, although he won't play against in the second leg. And Arsenal may or may not play a rotated side to kind of benefit him in the second leg. I wouldn't be surprised if we, see the second string team. Although, saying that, Arsenal's team is a second string team. I'm not going to, I'm being just honest. Apart from Ozil, now Aubameyang, Czech is no longer a world-class goalkeeper. As sad as that is to say. But, apart from probably Mustafi, Wilshere, and Ozil and Aubameyang, it's a second-string team. I mean, Lacazette is good, but he's not as good as Lukaku. He's not as good as Aguero. He's not as good as, I might sadly even go to say, as far as, Jesus. In terms of productivity, he's just not been good. And he's had several chances. Arsenal are a team that create many chances, and Lacazette has not been clinical. But apart from that, in our last 5 results against Arsenal, the Gunners, two wins for us, 2 wins for them, and a draw. And we all remember that loss at the Emirates last season. It wasn't great, but Tuanzebe had Alexis in his pocket. I find it convenient that Tuanzebe went out on loan as Alexis came in. Not anything, I don't think that's anything between them, but I just think it's interesting. Because it would have been great to see pictures of them together in training. But honestly, Arsenal are a team that, people say United lost a fear factor. I genuinely don't believe that, because I don't think it ever was a fear factor. Genuinely, I don't think we ever had a fear factor. I think it was for the teams that have cojones, as Troy Deeney likes to say. When Manchester United come to town, the teams step up an extra level, try to get a result. But we were just that good that we didn't matter how far you stepped up, we were going to beat you anyway. I think, truth be told, I think Arsenal have probably lost that fear factor. I am not scared of Arsenal, and you could clip it up, and I mean, no one watches this channel, so no one's going to clip it up, but I believe we still or not have a fear factor, but I don't think Arsenal have a fear factor. And I really have just realized I've contradicted myself about 3 times in the last 2 minutes. But my point is, here's the correct term. United are still a threat. I feel like United threaten everyone. United could threaten Barcelona. United could threaten Real Madrid, I believe. They only beat us by a goal in the Super Cup, and obviously that's the first real game of the season. But for Arsenal, I don't think they're a threat. And the reason being is because I feel like they've already started their transitional period post-Wenger, even though he hasn't left yet. I feel like they've been doing that all season, and I think that's in part to Wenger, trying threes at the back and doing a whole bunch of just nonsense. I mean, three at the back is useless for Arsenal simply because they play a lot in the midfield and they retain the ball a lot. And when you only play 3-4-3, which is the formation they were playing, and you got two in midfield and maybe three if Ozil decides to get in there, that's not enough midfield for Arsenal. So, you know, I don't think that. No, it's not good. Anything else I got to say about Arsenal before I move on? Lukaku has one less assist than Ozil in the Premier League, so there's that. I mean, that's something. That's unbelievable. Yeah. Excuse me. Anyway, moving on to United. As you can see, we only got one injury. Arsenal have a couple. I forgot to mention Elneny and Cazorla, but you saw that. But yeah, we're a pretty fully fit team. We've been in good stead, and we've been playing decent football, showing a bit more fluidity in the play. We're definitely kind of, I wouldn't say we've mastered the counter-attack, but we're definitely getting it down, and we're using it well. Not, you know, like I said, we haven't mastered it, so we haven't scored several goals from it, but there's a lot more counter-attack, and I think Alexis Sanchez has definitely added to that in terms of cutting in and putting balls in behind, and he himself cutting in behind is definitely great. And with Lukaku playing on the right side, he kind of sometimes he runs in the channel, in the central channel. He runs from the right side to the central channel, and I like the way things are going. But anyway, let's get into my lineup, and then let's have a bit more in-depth analysis and all that jazz. So I've gone with Dave in that, obviously. Valencia, Bailly, Smalling, Shaw, Matic, Pogba, Herrera in midfield, and the front three of Martial, Lukaku, and Sanchez. Now, there is a doubt about Bailly, but Jose has said everyone's fit besides Romero, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Bailly and Smalling. And I genuinely wouldn't be surprised to see Bailly, Smalling, and Jones in a back three, which would kind of make me upset, but hey, you know, it is what it is. But this is a team I think just needs to work. Now, I understand the whole Jesse Lingard thing, and I have no problem if Jesse Lingard starts. This is just what I want to see. I have no problem if Jesse Lingard starts because we all know Jesse Lingard likes it against Arsenal, and he's just absolutely fired up and posting all over Twitter about how he's ready. And my personal choice, I just want to see Martial because I feel like Martial, he could be a good sub, but I feel like with the lack of play he's had, he's not going to be a good substitution. I feel like in the beginning of the season, he was starting and coming off the bench, and I think it just worked when he was playing often, but he hasn't played a lot of football in the last few weeks, so I think he needs to start in order for him to get into the game, unless he comes on in like the 60th minute and gets a half an hour to wake up and, you know, get into the game. But I think midfield 3 speaks for itself. I don't want to see Ashley Young, and especially because we're coming to the end of the season, I think Luke Shaw deserves an opportunity, or more of an opportunity, I should say. He's played 6 games this season. I think he's only not kept a clean sheet in one of the 6 games he's played. So, I mean, come on, dude. The guy is he's just better than Ashley Young, but, you know, Jose has just got an agenda, so that's that, you know, Agenda FC. I thought Valencia got injured pretty bad last game, but he's turned out. He looks like he's fit and ready, so that's that. As I said before, I just hope we keep playing the good football and not the so slow, just passing out the back. I think Smalling has become a better defender in recent weeks, but he's still just too slow on the ball, and I'm tired of it. I just want to see us move the ball quicker and just with more. What's the word? I don't know. Pizzazz. I don't know. I watch Real Madrid, and I know they're like a couple levels above us right now, but just the way any team, like even Leicester, whatever team you watch, just of any quality in the top level, the top flight of football, they move the ball quicker than Manchester United. And that's just, or especially our defense, you know. And Matic takes too long on the ball. Smalling takes too long on the ball. Bailly's pretty good on the ball. Valencia, sometimes he takes too long on the ball. He turns left, turns right, turns left, turns right again, and then he passes the ball off. That's just taking too long. Move the ball quicker, then you open up space. You get defenses scrambled. I said this time and time again. The likes of Barcelona's, the Real Madrid's, the Bayern Munich's, Man City's, when they have the ball, they move it from side to side so quick and disorientate defenses. If we want to beat Arsenal, if they decide to go with the 3 at the back, we're going to need to disorientate that defense. We can't just let them be compact and relax, you know? No, I don't want to see it. I just want to see us move the ball with some... I have the word on the tip of my tongue. Conviction. That's the one. Move the ball with some conviction. And... I just don't want to see the slow movement. It makes me, like, it literally burns me up inside. If you watch me during a game, I'm screaming at the TV. Like, oh God, if I was on the sideline, Smalling would get it so bad, dude. Oh, he and Valencia. God. Anyway, I literally don't have anything else written down about Manchester United. I just have names of who I want to see. Shaw and Martial. Like, I think they deserve a chance, especially... God, there's a lot of friggin' rumors about Martial being off in the summer, and I mean, that would just mess me up on a whole other level. I mean, the guy is going to be world class. If he ends up at Madrid, Monaco, PSG, even though I think that's dumb. I mean, why would you play him with Neymar, you know? Even though I think he'll be better than Neymar. In terms of prime, in terms of his prime versus Neymar's prime, I think his prime will be better. Over a whole career, obviously I think Neymar will probably have a better career, but Martial's ridiculous. If we let him go, I just think we're a joke. The only person I know for sure that's staying, according to Mourinho, is David De Gea. In his press conference, Mourinho came out and said, or when he was asked about De Gea, he said, De Gea, there's no chance of De Gea leaving. So that makes me smile. You know, that's great news. That's all you want to hear. And I mean, to be honest, if Dave's gonna stay, I need nothing more. Keep Dave and keep Martial. We're good to go. Okay. And I think that wraps it up. I think that about wraps it up. My score prediction for this game, I'm gonna say 3-1. But every time I predict that we don't keep a clean sheet, we keep a clean sheet. Every time that I don't predict a clean sheet, every time I do predict a clean sheet, we don't get a clean sheet. Jesus, my mouth. Yeah, that's about it though. But now that I've said that, the whole thing's just gonna stop working because the commentator's curse, you know, runs wild. I think I had one more thing I wanted to say, but I can't remember. But all I have to say is I got a few things in the works. I know I don't post, especially on a time like this. I think we had like 7 days since the last game, and I haven't posted in between. I gotta post more stuff other than reviews and previews, because I mean, it's great. It's good to watch, but I know that there's other things I could be posting, and I got a few ideas in the pipeline that should be up in the coming weeks. And especially with summer, the season almost over, there's gonna be a lot of transfer talk and all that jazz. And I say jazz a bit too much, and we're just gonna get into that. I'm gonna have people on the channel talking about their clubs and all that type of stuff, and on the other channel as well, they talk. So I've been rambling on for a bit too long now, so I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you guys drop a like and subscribe and comment and whatever you want to say. Share the channel, man. I mean, I gotta get better though. I really do. I feel like I could do much better. And 177 subscribers, so I appreciate you all. Thank you seriously so much. We're gonna beat Arsenal. They're terrible. Let's be honest. Don't flip that up because we're gonna lose now. What am I doing? I'm still talking. Like, thanks for watching. Goodbye.